So what do you do when life pulls you in all sorts of directions and you want to stay motivated, you want to stay inspired to achieve your health goals? I'm going to talk about that today. I'm going to share with you my 3 ways to embed and integrate that motivation and achieve your health goals faster and more efficiently and more effectively. Hi, I'm Lynn Wayne. I'm an intuitive guide and mindset healer, and I'm so excited to share this topic with you because I get it. I have a lot going on in my life. This is something I struggle with as well. I have created many different structures, support systems, hacks to keep me focused. And even when I do go off and, get off track, I have my ways of bringing myself back. And these are the 3 things that I think are really important to address. So, a lot of people, when I ask them, what is the frustrating thing about achieving your health goals? Like, what seems to get in your way the most? And people say, I need more time, having motivation, constant interruptions of any kind to keep on track, keep my routine in place. I really understand where you're coming from with this. And I want to first just say, have some grace with yourself and release any shame or guilt that you have to be perfect as you progress. We fall off. We forget to do things. We get uninspired. Life happens, right? You have today. Today's the day to come back to what you want to commit to and check in with yourself. Do I still want to commit to this goal? Is this still in alignment with what's going to serve me best in this next moment or next part of my life? So these are 3 things that I think are really essential to make sure you're looking at and incorporating. And they will help you to integrate so that you can decide what feels best for you. This isn't an exact recipe, but it's more of like an exploration for you to decide, how do I want to look at this goal? How do I want to make sure that I'm being supported? So with that said, let's just say your goal is, I want to meditate more. I want to eat better. I want to get better sleep, or I want to feel less anxious. Whatever this is, whatever the new habit or the new experience you want to have, maybe you want to lose some weight, whatever it is, whatever's eluding you to stay on track to move in that direction, the first thing I would do is make sure that the goal you have is super simple and clear. Like the first initial goal, let's just take weight. That's an easy one. Say you want to lose 50 pounds. Well, that might feel daunting and a lot, all the things that need to go make the changes that you need to make in order to achieve that. So start with 5 pounds. Doesn't mean you don't have the bigger goal. Start with 5 pounds. What's it going to take to move you forward to release 5 pounds? I do like to say release instead of lose when it comes to weight, because your words matter. Words carry energy. And when you lose something, what do? You go find it again, right? So we want to release things, because when you release it, you truly do let it go. Say you want to meditate more. How long do you want to meditate? How often? What type of meditation, right? Get really clear. If you want to change the way you're eating, what's the one food change you can make to start off to make progress? Then after a week, what's the next food change, right? So you want it to be chunking down, small, simple, very clear. You know that if you've done this, you can like check off, I did this. So if it's nebulous, it never really gets handled very well. We don't really know what to do. Our brains get confused. So be specific. Another example, say you want to go to bed earlier. You normally go to bed at 12 or 1, but you want to get to bed at 10 p.m. because you know you're going to feel so much better in the morning. So instead of trying to put your alarm or put your bedtime routine starting at 10, put it half an hour early. Make sure you get to bed by 11:30, then 11, right? Then the next week you go 10:30 until you move yourself back to the time you really want to be going to sleep at. So there's that. The second thing is to look at the resistance. Where are you resisting this goal? That's a deeper exploration. This could be a whole nother video, but I do want to bring this up because you need to find the belief that is keeping you in resistance and then create a new belief. This is something that I support people with the belief alchemy process. in my Boost Your Brilliance course. And also there's many ways you can look online. There's different practitioners and ways that you can get support around shifting your beliefs. You can also look at, maybe it's just a perspective. Maybe you've just been telling yourself something is hard when you just need to start telling yourself, you know what? It's not that hard. It's actually kind of easy. I just need to do this, right? Look at the perspective shifts. Look at the resistance you're having around it. Do you have any fear about what your life might look like once you achieve that goal, once you experience that new version of you? Sometimes there's a fear underneath it, and we need to explore that a little more. The third is to install bumper lanes. This has served me so well. I need bumper lanes in my life because I have many ideas, I have many interests, I can get distracted easily, and I need things to be clean, clear, simple, and have a guideline for me to really be effective. So what will it actually take to make that happen? Like, know yourself and where you need that extra support. Do you need accountability? Do you need a partner to check in with? I do have an accountability and activation program that you can reach out to me if you want to know more about that. Would it be best to set alarms at certain times so that you're reminded to do something at a certain time? You know, is it on your calendar? Is it something that you actually see visually come up? I'm doing this at this time. Do you need to prepare your meals ahead of time? Like, do they need to all be set up? What's the thing that's going to make you the most successful? Maybe sometimes an app, you know, I'm not saying go out and get another app just to get an app, but maybe an app will help you track things better, or you need one that has a guided meditation. You can just turn it on and follow it. Right? Those are things that are going to be really helpful to make sure that you're moving forward. I think that the thing for me that is the most helpful is an accountability partner. I really do love how I can check in with someone, or I've told someone I'm going to do something and then we check in with each other. That's been really helpful. Also preparation, right? Like, if you wake up that day and then you just decide you're going to make these changes, it can, all the things that are like already ingrained in you to move in the one direction are going to take over, and making that new change will be more difficult. So planning it out the night before, like if you're going to go work out, put your workout clothes out. You know, what are the things you got to do the night before so that you can set yourself up for better success the day of the next day. All right, so let's just recap real quickly. Set simple and clear goals to give you those micro wins as you move toward the bigger ones. And number 2 is uncover any resistance, what beliefs or fear are getting in the way. And number 3, put in the bumper lanes, get some accountability, have things in place that will support you in the ways that you might get off track. All right, I hope this is helpful. Let me know what you plan to do. What is going to be your next way to support you in achieving your health goals? And if there's anything I can do to support you, reach out. I love hearing from you. Ask me any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.